Have you ever stopped to consider the sheer power of an earthquake and the forces that cause it? Earthquakes, one of nature's most awe-inspiring phenomena, are a testament to the dynamic nature of our planet. They remind us that the very ground beneath us is continuously shifting and transforming. These seismic events are not as random as they might seem. In fact, they're the result of sudden releases of energy in the Earth's crust. This energy, pent up from the constant movement and interaction of tectonic plates, creates seismic waves. These waves travel through the Earth, shaking and rattling everything in their path. Imagine a bow and arrow. The bow is the tectonic plate, and the arrow is the seismic wave. When the bowstring is released, the arrow shoots forward, carrying with it a force that can be felt far and wide. That's the power of an earthquake. So, now that we know what an earthquake is, let's delve into what causes them. Ever wondered what causes the ground beneath us to shake? Why, you might ask, does the solid earth beneath our feet suddenly jolt and judder, throwing our world into chaos? The answer lies deep beneath the surface, in the restless movements of the Earth's tectonic plates. Imagine the Earth as a giant jigsaw puzzle. It's made up of large pieces called tectonic plates, which fit together to form the Earth's crust. But unlike a static puzzle, these plates are always on the move, shifting and sliding over the Earth's semi-fluid mantle layer. Some plates pull apart, others collide, while some slide past each other. This is the theory of plate tectonics, and it's the key to understanding earthquakes. Now, where these plates meet, we have what's known as fault lines. A fault line is like a boundary, a line of tension between two plates. When these plates move, they don't always do so smoothly. Sometimes they get stuck, and stress builds up at these fault lines. It's like two people in a tug of war, straining against each other until one gives way. This stress builds and builds, the Earth straining against itself, until finally, it becomes too much. The plates suddenly slip, releasing all that pent-up energy in an instant. And that, my friends, is an earthquake. The energy radiates outwards in waves, shaking the ground as it goes. But earthquakes aren't just confined to these fault lines. Oh no, they can happen anywhere there's stress within the Earth's crust. That's why you'll find earthquakes happening in all sorts of places, not just around the edges of tectonic plates. So there we have it. Earthquakes, those sudden ground-shaking events that can turn our world upside down, are caused by the movement of tectonic plates and the release of stress along fault lines. It's a fascinating, albeit somewhat unsettling, natural phenomenon that reminds us of the dynamic planet we call home. That's a lot to take in, isn't it? But understanding the causes gives us insight into their effects. And that's what we'll explore next. So stay tuned as we delve deeper into the world of earthquakes. The consequences of earthquakes can be devastating, but do you know why? Let's delve into the aftermath of these natural disasters to gain a clearer understanding. When the Earth's crust shakes, it's not just the ground that's affected. A wide range of detrimental effects can follow. One of the most immediate and noticeable effects is ground shaking. Buildings, bridges, and other structures may collapse, leading to considerable damage and potential loss of life. This is especially true in urban areas where the density of infrastructure and population is high. Then there are landslides. The shaking can destabilize slopes, causing them to slide and bring down everything in their path, from houses to trees, even entire neighborhoods. These landslides are particularly dangerous in hilly and mountainous regions, where the terrain is already precarious. But the effects of an earthquake aren't limited to the land. Underwater earthquakes can trigger tsunamis, giant sea waves that rush towards coastlines with destructive force. Tsunamis can wash away entire coastal communities, causing immense property damage and loss of life. And let's not forget about fires. Shaking can rupture gas lines, sparking fires that can spread rapidly, especially if the water lines that supply fire hydrants are also damaged. These fires can cause additional devastation long after the ground has stopped shaking. Beyond the physical damage, earthquakes also have a significant impact on the environment. They can alter landscapes, disrupt ecosystems, and even change the course of rivers. The long-term environmental effects can be as profound as the immediate destruction, and then there's the human toll. The loss of homes, livelihoods, and loved ones can have long-lasting psychological effects on survivors. Communities can take years, even decades, to fully recover. So why does all this happen? It's because the Earth's crust isn't a single solid piece. It's made up of tectonic plates that are constantly moving, and when they collide or slide past each other, the energy that's released causes the ground to shake, and that's an earthquake. The effects can indeed be devastating, but there are ways we can prepare ourselves and minimize the harm. So, Let's explore those in our next scene. How do we protect ourselves and our loved ones when the earth decides to shake? When it comes to earthquakes, preparation is key. Before an earthquake strikes, it's important to create a disaster plan. This includes identifying safe spots in your home, such as under a sturdy piece of furniture or against an interior wall. Take time to practice earthquake drills so you and your family know exactly what to do when the ground starts to rumble. Securing heavy items in your home is another crucial step in earthquake preparedness. Bookshelves, televisions, and other large furniture can easily topple over during an earthquake, posing a serious risk. Use brackets, braces, or wall straps to secure these items and prevent unnecessary accidents. When an earthquake does occur, remember the mantra, drop, cover, and hold on. Drop to your hands and knees to prevent the earthquake from knocking you over. Cover your head and neck, and if possible, take shelter under a sturdy piece of furniture. If this isn't an option, sit against an interior wall away from windows, glass, or other hazards. Hold on until the shaking stops. After the shaking has ceased, be cautious. Check yourself and others for injuries. Be aware of potential hazards such as broken glass, downed power lines, or gas leaks. If you're in a damaged building, get out and stay out. After an earthquake, aftershocks can occur and potentially cause more damage. Communication is also key after an earthquake. Let your family and friends know you're safe, and check on your neighbors, especially those who may need extra assistance. Finally, remember to stay informed. Tune into local news or a reliable radio station for updates and instructions from local authorities. Earthquakes are a daunting force of nature, but by understanding how they work and what to do when they occur, we can better protect ourselves and our loved ones. Earthquakes may be a natural phenomenon we can't prevent, but with understanding and preparation, we can certainly mitigate its effects. So what have we learned today about earthquakes? Let's recap. We've delved into the unsettling power of earthquakes, uncovering the role of tectonic plate movements and seismic waves in their causation. Earthquakes are a testament to the dynamic nature of our planet, a reminder of the constant shifting beneath our feet. We've also explored the profound effects these natural phenomena can have on the environment and infrastructure. From altered landscapes to damaged buildings, the aftermath of an earthquake can be significant and far-reaching. But most importantly, we've highlighted the safety measures you can take during these seismic events. Preparation and understanding are our best defenses against the threat of earthquakes. By knowing what to do when the earth starts to shake, we can help protect ourselves and our communities. The earth might shake, but with knowledge and preparation we don't have to. Stay safe out there.